My beloved child, stop everything you're doing right now. This is not a coincidence. You didn't land here by accident. I brought you here, because there is something I need you to hear. Something I've been trying to whisper into your heart. I know you've been worried. I see you lying awake at night, thinking about bills, deadlines, decisions. I see how you try to smile for others while hiding the weight of uncertainty in your chest. You've asked me quietly, God, where are you in this? And child, I heard you the first time. This message is not for everyone, but if you're still here, it's for you. Concerning your finances. Listen to me. I am not silent. I am not far. I am not ignoring your prayers. I'm closer than the breath in your lungs. I am speaking now, because I want to remove the fear and replace it with faith. You see money. I see trust. You see lack. I see preparation. You see delay. But I see timing. Do not mistake my silence for absence. Do not confuse delay with denial. What I am doing in your life right now is sacred. Even when it feels slow, even when it feels like nothing is happening, I am moving. There are things I've been protecting you from, child. Things you never even saw. Doors that looked good but led to destruction. Opportunities that weren't aligned with your purpose. Connections that could have compromised your soul. And I know you wondered, why did it fall apart? But what fell apart was never meant to hold you up. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. Because what I'm building in your life isn't small. I'm not preparing you for temporary survival, I'm preparing you for lasting overflow. And I need you to trust me, even when you don't see the full picture. Remember the story of the widow in Zarephath? She had only a handful of flour and a little oil. She was preparing her last meal, ready to give up. But I sent Elijah. Not to take from her, but to unlock provision. And as she obeyed in faith, her jar never ran dry. Do you see, child? Obedience opens the door. Even when the supply looks small. Even when you don't understand. You have been faithful with little. And now, I am preparing to trust you with much. But before I increase your bank account, I want to enlarge your heart. Before I bless your hands, I want to cleanse your thoughts. Because finances are not just numbers, they are spiritual. They reflect the posture of your heart. You've said, if I had more, I'd be at peace. But child, peace doesn't come from what's in your wallet. It comes from who you trust with your future. So today, I'm asking, will you give me your fear? Will you place your anxiety on my altar? Will you stop trying to carry what you were never meant to bear? Let me hold you. Let me teach you how to rest. Even in the storm. Even when the waves of worry crash. I am your anchor. I am your provider. And I have never failed. Listen closely. The season of lack you've walked through, it's not random. It's not meaningless. I've used it to reveal things that success could have hidden. I've used it to show you who truly stands by you. I've used it to deepen your dependence on me, not on man. Because what I give next, will not be stolen. What I build next, will not collapse. You've been sowing in tears. But harvest is coming. Not just of money, but of wisdom. Of peace. Of discernment. Of divine connections. So don't give up. Don't let go of me. I am not finished writing your story. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not more valuable than they? You are. Infinitely more. Which is why today, I am breaking the spirit of scarcity off your life. No more cycles of lack. No more panic at the end of the month. No more believing the lie that you'll never have enough. Child, you were never created to live in fear of tomorrow. You were created to walk with me, one step at a time, into divine provision. The money you need. I already see it. The opportunity you've been praying for. I'm shaping it. The resources you fear you'll never have. I've already stored them up. But hear me, provision flows through alignment. Stay close to me. Keep your eyes on me, not on numbers, not on spreadsheets. I want to be your source, not just your last resort. And no, I'm not mad at you for doubting. I understand. You've been hurt. Let down. Disappointed by people. But I am not people. I am God. And I will never leave you. In fact, even now, I'm opening doors that no one can shut. I'm moving in the background. I'm sending people into your life who will bless you, not drain you. But first, let me prepare your heart. So that when the breakthrough comes, you won't forget who brought you there. Take this moment. Breathe. I am here. I am speaking. I am loving you through this storm. And now, child, hear me clearly, you will not be stuck in this place forever. This wilderness will not be your final chapter. There is purpose in the pressure. There is glory in the grind. Let me lead. Let me provide. The world says, make more. Work harder. Strive endlessly. But I say, come to me, and I will give you rest. You were never called to live in fear. You were called to walk in faith. I am healing your relationship with finances. I am removing shame. I am restoring dignity. And I am breathing life into what you thought was dead. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. And you are not alone. Now take my hand, beloved child. The next part of your journey is about to unfold. But first, be still. Trust. Listen. I am not done speaking. My beloved child, I see the weight you're carrying. You feel as though I am distant, don't you? As though your cries have reached no one. And in this silence, there are moments when you wonder if I've forgotten you. When you whisper, God, how much longer must I wait? I hear you. But child, hear me clearly, you are never forgotten. In the quiet places, when everything seems still and your prayers feel unanswered, I am still working. You don't see it, but I am orchestrating every detail of your life, moving in ways you can't understand. Even now, my child, I am aligning things for your good, though you cannot see the full picture. Do you remember the story of Joseph? He was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and thrown into prison. Yet, in that place of pain and isolation, I was building the foundation of his destiny. I was preparing him for a throne. His brothers thought they had stolen his future. But they only paved the way for it. And when the time came, Joseph didn't just rise, he ruled. He didn't just survive, he thrived. And I say to you, beloved, you will rise. You will not just survive this season of hardship. You will thrive. But this moment is a necessary part of your journey. I know you're weary. I see how the waiting is wearing you down. But child, waiting is not wasted. When you wait in faith, it strengthens your character, deepens your trust, and sharpens your discernment. You are not being overlooked. You are being prepared. You may feel abandoned. You may feel alone. But you are not forgotten. Every tear you've cried, I have caught in my hand. Every night you've spent tossing and turning in worry, I have been present with you. There is purpose in the waiting. I know you long for answers. You long for change. But change is coming. Just not in the way you expect. Just not in the timing you planned. My timing is perfect. And my ways are higher than yours. Remember the story of Job. He lost everything. His wealth, his health, his family. Everything seemed to fall apart. But I was with him. I never left his side. And when the season of suffering was over, Job was restored, his riches, his health, his family, all returned, multiplied beyond measure. In the darkest hour, when you feel like you're drowning, I'm teaching you how to walk on water. I'm preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. But first, you must trust me in the silence. Trust me in the stillness. You feel like the doors are closing. You feel like everything is slipping through your fingers. But child, I am the one who opens doors no man can shut. I am the one who has the final say. I see what you cannot see. And right now, I am preparing your breakthrough. I am rearranging things in the unseen realm. I am setting up divine connections, opportunities, and resources that will bring everything into alignment. Even now, I am working on your behalf. In the quiet, in the unseen, I am orchestrating the breakthrough. But you must hold on. Do not let go of your faith. I am not a God who abandons his children. I am not a God who forgets. I will never leave you, never forsake you. When you feel like you're standing at the edge of your ability to endure, remember this: you are closer than you think. The breakthrough is right around the corner. The provision is coming. The doors are about to open. You see the end of the road as a dead end. But I see it as the beginning of something new. I am the God of the impossible. What seems impossible to you is nothing to me. I have a plan for you, child. A plan to prosper you, not to harm you. A plan to give you a future filled with hope. But there's something I need you to know. In this waiting, there's a divine opportunity for growth. Don't despise the process. Don't despise the struggle. The struggle is the ground in which I am planting the seed of your breakthrough. You've heard the saying, the darkest hour is just before the dawn. But child, I tell you this, the night is never as dark as it seems. I am your light in the darkness. I am the one who guides your steps, even when you don't know the way. And as you wait, as you trust, as you remain faithful, I am teaching you how to stand strong in me. I am building the foundation of your future with each step of obedience, each act of faith. This season may feel long, but it is not the end of your story. I am writing your story. And I promise you, it will end in victory. You're not waiting for a man's approval. You're not waiting for the world's validation. You're waiting for me, your creator, your provider, your sustainer. I will not leave you without provision. In the silence, I am doing something powerful in you. In the stillness, I am preparing you for what is coming. Child, don't lose heart. Don't lose faith. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is closer than you think. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are loved, you are seen, and you are held in my hands. My beloved child, I see the weight you're carrying. You feel as though I am distant, don't you? As though your cries have reached no one. And in this silence, there are moments when you wonder if I've forgotten you. When you whisper, God, how much longer must I wait? I hear you. I hear the ache in your voice, the cry of your heart. I see you standing in the middle of what feels like a storm, with no shelter in sight. The winds of doubt, fear, and frustration are battering you. You've done everything right. You've prayed, you've worked hard, and yet the breakthrough you've been praying for hasn't arrived. But listen to me now, child, you are not forgotten. Do you feel abandoned, as if I've turned my back on you? Perhaps you've been walking this difficult path for so long that the weight of the world is pressing down on you. The uncertainty is suffocating, and the struggle is wearing you thin. I know you feel as though no one sees your pain. But I do. And I am speaking directly to you today, to remind you that I see you. Even when everything seems still, I am still moving. You see, there is something powerful happening in the silence. The world may tell you that waiting is a waste of time, that nothing is happening when things seem quiet. But my beloved, I have designed this moment for a reason. This season of waiting, of uncertainty, is not a punishment, it is a preparation. I am not ignoring you. I am preparing you for something greater, something bigger than you can imagine. What you see as a delay is, in fact, my divine setup. Do you remember the story of Joseph? He was the favored son, yet he was thrown into a pit by his brothers, betrayed by those he trusted most. They thought they had destroyed his future. But what they didn't know was that I was using that very pit to position him for greatness. Joseph went from the pit to the palace, from slavery to leadership, from being forgotten to being exalted. Every time it seemed like his dreams were slipping further away, I was actually drawing him closer to his destiny. What they meant for harm, I used for good. And what they couldn't see, I was already working behind the scenes. Just like Joseph, I am working behind the scenes in your life right now. You may feel like your dreams are slipping away, like your hopes are fading, but let me assure you, child, I am not finished with you yet. This is not the end of your story. This is just the beginning of something much more powerful than you realize. The waiting period, the silence, is not in vain. It is a time when I am working deeply in your soul, shaping your character, and preparing you to steward the blessings that are about to come. You have been faithful in the little things, and now I am ready to trust you with more. But first, I need you to hold on to your faith. I need you to trust that I am doing a work in you that will only make you stronger. The process may be painful, but it is shaping you into the person I have called you to be. You are not being overlooked or forgotten. You are being refined, prepared, and positioned for the breakthrough that is coming. There is a scripture in Romans 8 verse 28 that says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." This verse doesn't say that all things will be good, it says that God works for the good of those who trust Him. Even when things are tough, even when you feel like your prayers are bouncing off the ceiling, I am still working. Even when you can't see it, I am moving. Your faith is the key that unlocks my provision. Do not give up. I am still in control. You see, this season is about more than just your finances, it's about your faith, your trust, your reliance on me. I am teaching you that you don't need to rely on the temporary, the fleeting things of this world. You don't need to rely on your own strength or understanding. What I'm doing right now is building your dependence on me alone. It's a deeper kind of trust, a trust that goes beyond the surface. It's a trust that holds on when everything around you seems to be falling apart. And when you begin to trust me with your whole heart, that's when you'll see the breakthrough you've been praying for. Do you think I would bring you this far just to let you fall? Do you think I would allow you to go through this struggle without a purpose? I know it feels like the night is never ending, but child, the dawn is coming. Your season of struggle is almost over. I promise you, I will not leave you in the wilderness forever. The breakthrough is near. Even though you can't see it, it is right there, just out of sight, but just within reach. And when the breakthrough comes, it will be bigger, more beautiful, and more abundant than you ever dreamed. But there is something I need from you, child. I need you to trust me in this waiting. I need you to trust that I am working, even when you can't see it. I need you to stand firm, to keep believing, to keep pressing forward. This is not the time to give up. This is not the time to lose hope. This is the time to press in, to trust deeper, and to hold on tighter. When you feel like you can't take another step, that's when I'm carrying you. When you feel like your faith is running out, that's when my grace is sufficient for you. I know it's hard. I know the waiting feels unbearable. But child, I promise you, I am with you. I will never leave you, never forsake you. In the silence, I am working. In the stillness, I am moving. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is coming, and it will be more than you could ever ask or imagine. Remember, I am the God who makes a way when there seems to be no way. What you thought was impossible, I will make possible. You may not see it yet, but I am already at work. You are closer than you think. Your breakthrough is not far off. Do not lose hope. You will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Keep pressing forward, child. Don't stop now. The best is yet to come. My beloved child, I know the weight you're carrying right now. There are moments in your life where it feels as if everything you've been working toward is slipping through your fingers. You've faced rejection. You've been overlooked. Maybe, just maybe, the doors you've knocked on have remained shut. And in your heart, there's a voice that whispers, maybe this is as good as it gets. Maybe I'm just not meant to succeed. Maybe I'm meant to stay in this place of struggle forever. But child, hear me, this is not your truth. There are times when your faith will feel small, when the promises seem far away, and the road ahead seems too long. But it is in those moments of doubt that I need you to trust me the most. Just as the sun rises after the darkest night, I promise you, your breakthrough is coming. It is coming at the perfect moment, in the perfect way. Remember the story of Job. He lost everything. His wealth, his health, his family, everything. But even in his greatest loss, I was right there with him. Job didn't understand why he was suffering, just as you don't fully understand the purpose of your waiting right now. But Job's story did not end in defeat. His story ended with restoration. More than he had before, greater than what he could ever imagine. And so will yours. Your season of waiting will lead to a season of restoration. Do you feel as though I have forgotten you? Do you feel as though you've been waiting too long for your breakthrough? I want you to know that I am preparing you for the extraordinary. Every tear you've cried, every moment of pain, every instance of frustration, it's all a part of the process. It is through these moments that I am refining you, molding you, and preparing your heart for the blessings that are about to flood into your life. There is a purpose in this waiting. Just as a seed must be planted in the soil, buried and hidden, before it can grow and bear fruit, you too are being prepared in the secret place. While no one sees the process, I see you. I see the quiet sacrifices you've made. I see the times you've prayed in the dark, when no one was watching. I see the times you've given when you had nothing left to give. And I am not a God who forgets your labor of love. Just like the Israelites waited for years in the desert, I have you in a season of preparation. The wilderness isn't a place of defeat. It's a place where you are being shaped, where you are being equipped for what is to come. In the wilderness, you learn to depend on me. You learn to trust my provision, not the things of this world. And child, when the time comes for the doors to open, you will not only walk through them, you will walk through them with confidence. With strength. With the knowledge that you have been tested and found faithful. You may feel as though you are standing at the edge, waiting for the storm to pass, but I am here to tell you, the storm will not last forever. I am speaking peace over your life. I am speaking breakthrough over your life. Even now, in this moment, I am aligning things in your favor. The things that seemed impossible, those very things are the ones I am about to make possible. I am turning the tables. The very thing that caused you pain is about to be the very thing that launches you into the next season of your life. I am not just answering your prayers, I am exceeding them. Just as the woman with the issue of blood pressed through the crowd to touch my garment, I am asking you now, child, to press in with faith, knowing that your breakthrough is at hand. In this waiting, in this silence, I am strengthening your spiritual muscles. I am developing in you a faith that cannot be shaken. I am preparing your heart to receive not just the breakthrough, but the overflow. The blessings are coming, child. And they are coming with such abundance that you will not be able to contain them. But first, you must trust that I am still working, even when you don't see it. Trust that my timing is perfect. The next season will not just be a restoration of what you've lost, it will be greater than what you've ever known. Trust that I am the God of more than enough. Trust that I am the God who does the impossible. You may feel like you're standing still, but behind the scenes, I am moving mountains on your behalf. The road is being cleared. The doors are being unlocked. Your breakthrough is not only on the horizon, it is right in front of you. And when it arrives, it will be the beginning of a new chapter, one of abundance, restoration, and divine favor. My beloved child, I am speaking to you now with a word of encouragement. Do not despair. Do not let your heart be troubled. The enemy wants you to believe that you are stuck, that your breakthrough will never come. But I am here to tell you, you are closer than you think. The place you are in right now is not where you will remain. Your waiting is not in vain. The season of trial you have been enduring is about to come to a powerful close. I am leading you to a turning point. The moments of silence you've endured are ending, and the breakthrough you've longed for is drawing near. I know the weight of the struggle. I know how hard it is to keep going when it feels like nothing is changing. But I need you to hear this now, you are on the edge of your breakthrough. You are about to step into a new chapter, a chapter where my favor will be poured out upon your life in ways that you cannot yet fathom. In the past, you may have felt overlooked, forgotten, or stuck in a cycle of defeat. But today, I declare a new season over your life. A season of victory. A season of breakthrough. A season where I am going to pour out my blessings upon you in ways that will leave you in awe. Your dreams are not forgotten. Your prayers have been heard. And now, I am bringing them to pass. I am the God who makes a way where there is no way. The God who speaks and things happen. The God who calls those things that are not as though they are. And right now, I am calling your breakthrough forth. I am declaring that the resources you need, the favor you desire, and the open doors you've been praying for are all coming to you in this season. Do not be afraid, child. Do not let fear grip your heart. I am the one who holds the keys to every door, and I am about to open doors that no man can shut. The things that you thought were lost, your hope, your future, your joy, are being restored right now. I am bringing healing where there has been hurt. I am bringing provision where there has been lack. I am bringing peace where there has been turmoil. As you stand at the threshold of your breakthrough, I want you to remember one thing: you are not alone. I am with you every step of the way. I have been walking with you in the wilderness, and I will walk with you into your promised land. This is not just a change of circumstances, this is a shift in your very life. This is the moment when everything begins to align, when the impossible becomes possible, when your dreams begin to take shape in ways that only I could make happen. So, child, I encourage you to rise up. Step forward in faith. Hold your head high. The past is behind you, and the future is full of my glory. Do not look back at what was lost, but look ahead to what I am about to give you. For I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten. I will pour out a blessing so great that you won't have room enough to receive it. And as you step into this new season, I want you to remember this: this is just the beginning. What I am doing now is only a glimpse of the greatness to come. Your breakthrough is not the end. It is only the beginning of the overflow that I am about to release into your life. Let your faith rise. Let your heart believe. The best is yet to come, and you are standing on the precipice of something incredible. This is your turning point.